Hello and welcome to the first video of the Celesty YouTube channel. You can call me Celesty, Celeste, or anything. I don't really mind. Before getting into the video, I just wanted to say that I accidentally deleted all of the starting footage for this video, so that's why we have tools right away. I also didn't have a microphone, so this entire video is voiceovered. I'm gonna try my best to fix that next time. Please consider subscribing, as I would love to hit 50 subscribers in the next 2 weeks. Hit the like button since, you know, it's free. And question of the day is, what is your favorite thing to do in Minecraft? Redstone, building, PvP, etc. And please, enjoy the video. Okay, so, what is up? First video of the channel, that's pretty exciting. To answer some question that you might have, if you stuck around for the little yap session at the start, even though this entire video was just a yap session, I do not have a mic. Now you might be wondering, oh, Celeste, why don't you have a mic? What the heck, man? You're literally talking to us right now. I have to do it through my phone. I had to get an app on my phone, and then an app on the computer, and then I recorded myself through the phone because Bluetooth didn't work. So I'm using a phone, and it's not the best. If you can hear that, I'm tapping my desk like really hard, and the audio is still picking up pretty well. But yeah, this is mainly gonna be a yapping video, and I forgot to record the starting footage, like I said, so I can't really find any other way to make this video as best as it can without just like, hey, voiceover. This is really cool. This is a fun first YouTube experience. Makes me feel so different. I don't know anyone that's ever done voiceover on their first video. But yeah, it's kind of gonna be a channel about my interests, the games that I play, my likes. It's probably gonna be mainly Minecraft, maybe a little bit of variety gaming once in a while, like Elden Ring, Cyberpunk 2077, stuff like that. But yeah, we're getting up to our plot of land. We're gonna try and build a tent at the start, and that'll be our little camp. So yeah, let's start building that right away. Okay, so that was a fun little fiasco. Okay, so we've got our plot of land, the area that we want to dig out. We've got the shape of our building, or our tent building. Yeah, this is definitely a building. Full 12 stories, promise. Next video. That's a complete lie. Just right here, crafting some different tools. The reason why you see me save those stone and wood tools is because this is a forever world, or what I hope this will be. This is my third attempt now, mainly because I was doing heavily modded before, and that just didn't feel right, so more of a vanilla experience, which is what I'm enjoying a lot more. I'm keeping the tools so I can just cherish them till forever in this world. I'll probably make a showcase room, kind of like those big libraries that you see on YouTube, like, this is my 100-day vault in Minecraft, showing my most valuable items. Yeah, that kind of thing. Right now, we're making a little pen. It's gonna be for sheep, obviously, because we need a heck of a lot of wool. And yeah, my little character's jumping because I thought I was talking this entire time, but obviously I don't have a mic. So I was driving myself slowly insane. It's gonna be for sheep, it's gonna be for cows. Cows mainly for food, sheep for the wool. Placing down our bed. It's an amazing area. This is a set seed. I did choose the seed. Sorry to all the set seed haters. I don't know why you wouldn't though if you want the perfect forever world. I didn't want to search 1,000 blocks for a plains biome. I just wanted a nice area to maybe build, maybe do some redstone. I do like redstone. Redstone's really fun. I'm not the best at it. I watch tutorials, but when they start working, it's like, oh my god, whoa, this is so cool. Here we're just leading some sheep into the pen and a cow. This is definitely legal, taking the wildlife from their home to enclose them in a small captive area. But I promise they will be fed properly. Lots of wheat, lots of mating. Yep, because we're gonna need more of them. So what I've done here is basically made the area so big that they all follow me to the back, and then I can just run out and have enough time to close the door. We're running over here, get some more cows. This entire thing is just like a setup for the early game, the earliest of games. And yeah, I'm going to use I have a little bit of a script of what I'm going to say with just some ideas listed down, just as a backup, because I can't yap on absolutely nothing for what, this is like around 30 minutes long. Jeez, this is like 2 hours of footage in 36 minutes. I'm quite impressed with myself, seeing as this is like my first gaming video. I never had the resources to do it when I was about 13 and 14. I've always wanted to be a content creator personally, but I never had a proper mic, never had a proper headset, proper setup. But over the years, through family and hard work and dedication, I was able to achieve that. My entire family worked for a very nice goal of getting me a good, proper gaming PC. I bought myself a monitor, a really nice monitor, 180 hertz, very fancy. So yeah, right now, we are going to go up onto that hill, build ourselves a nice little farm area, and yeah, hope you enjoy this quick little farm build. Okay, I know the shape changed up a bunch previously, but we just found an egg. Oh, and of course, okay, there was no chicken inside. That's unfortunate. But yeah, changed up the shape a bunch up there. I didn't like how it was so rectangular looking personally. I like it more circular. I'm sure you've seen those Pinterest the Minecraft Pinterest areas where they have like, oh, it's a cute little circle farm. I've definitely seen it through YouTube and Pinterest, and that's where I got the idea. I made it in one of my last worlds. Absolutely amazing. It's so aesthetic, it's so clean, it fits seamlessly into almost any environment. I really like it. Also, yeah, that's that amazing phone non-noise canceling mic quality. That's my chair. It's not a very good sound to hear in the background, so I'm trying to sit as still as possible. But yeah, going back up the hill, I think I'm adding more height to the sides. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And while adding more logs on each side, I'm going to also use those little fences in my hotbar to add like a little bit of spike, just for that little bit more elevation. Makes it pop, gives it that special Minecraft seasoning sauce called depth. Yeah, that's a real fancy word, I know. Real fancy. But yeah, what's something I have to talk about? Like, let's look at my list. Okay, so during the Steam summer sale, I know this is like the worst first topic to start off, like, oh my god, you're starting off with only video games, is that what you ever talk about? No. Ish. Anyway, the summer sale was absolutely crazy. I could see so many people being so hyped for it. I picked up a few things myself. I believe I got Arma 3 for $5, so I was pretty happy about that. It's a pretty cool game. I watched a lot of videos from Operator Drewski. He got me into games like Stalker and Milsims. Shout out Drewski, even though he's got another 2 million more subscribers ahead of me. Amazing guy. I love his content. But yeah, I picked it up. It's really good. You just need to tweak settings here and there, and you gotta find the right servers. But aside from all the boring stuff, the game is still pretty good after, how long has it been out? Like around 10 years, I want to say? Maybe not. I haven't read up much on the game. Yeah. Most of this video is just like hoarding sheep and using the area around me just to make the game look as nice as it can. I downloaded the Distant Horizons mod, and I've gotta say, people hype it up so much online, and people watch the video and are like, oh my god, this looks so cool, but when you're using it, and then you switch to not using it, and you're maxing out your render distance and getting horrible performance just so you can see farther and make Minecraft look so pretty, it's so different without it. Like, Distant Horizons is a needed mod. It's so good. We got a little baby chicken. I absolutely love chickens in Minecraft. I've loved them ever since I was little. They just look so tiny and cute. Like, they look like they could trample over a field of thousands and wear a crown on top of a skull of a throne of skulls. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Right here we see a cat. I want to get out, since we're beside this village, I want to try and legally abduct one of these cats. It would be really nice. There's I don't know if I cut it out in the video, but there was also a more grayish, blackish cat around. He looked really cute, but he was wandering in the forest. He was a long way from home. We're gonna start tilling this area. I realize I need water, so I need to make water. And yeah, here's doing. Okay, planting the seeds. If I'm actually gonna be honest, sorry, my chair, jeez. Anyway, don't mind that. I was much more afraid to hit the record button than anything, just for the voice part. But honestly, as soon as you record the first part, it's actually so much better that you don't feel the fear as much of it, and it kind of just goes away. I'm just sitting here chatting away about what I did, what this is about. Look, I'm even recording myself in third person. It looks like I'm talking straight to you guys, even though I'm not, because this is a voiceover and I deleted all the recording footage. I can't get over that. I'm sorry, I'm just sorry. What did I do recently? Yesterday, me and my family, we went out to a pretty nice Italian place for dinner, which was it was alright, 7 out of 10. It was very filling, and I felt kind of very full halfway through my meal, so I had to stop eating, but I brought it home with me. I'm probably gonna have that for lunch in a bit. I got chicken carbonara, and if you don't know what carbonara is, it's just pasta with sauce, and then it has pork in it, but I'm not the biggest pork fan. I'm sorry to all the people that really like pork, or thinking like, that's not even a carbonara, that's more like an Alfredo at that point, which I guess it was, but that's what it was called on the menu. But yeah, so I got it with chicken. It was really good. I thought, it's just that it was very filling. After that, my mom and I walked over to grab some boba, and I was drinking that for breakfast this morning. I got a mango slush, absolutely delicious. I had it for breakfast, very nice, very refreshing. I didn't want to drink it yesterday because it would have just been wasted on me because I was too full, and yeah, I didn't want to waste it. We also, for a treat afterwards, my grandpa got us some cheesecake from the shops, and that was absolutely amazing. There was like this white cheesecake with this chocolate base coating and then some chocolate chips and chocolate drizzle. Kind of looked like cookies and cream, if you just imagine what that looks like. And yeah, I had that one, which is also the one that he had, and it was incredible. I loved it so much. Here we're looking over at the landscape of the area, which I absolutely adore. I was thinking of, between each of the islands, there would be like a really pretty bridge, and right where I'm looking right now, there would be a huge like centerpiece, maybe a floating castle or a huge gravity sword or something very mystical just in that area, because I feel like it would fit the theme. And yeah, more collecting sheep, more hustling them to the back corner, more legal kidnapping. I swear, that was a voice crack. That was tragic. Summer, how's summer been? Summer has been pretty great so far. I've hung out with people. I've got to play my new games, play Minecraft, start a YouTube channel, which is pretty great. This is lovely so far. 10 out of 10 on the talking scale. I went out with my family. I went to some family parties, went to some friend parties, all very fun experiences. I hopped in when I was at one of my family's parties. I was able to get into the pool that they have, and I love swimming. I love doing it. It's such a nice feeling, but I got cold really quickly because the water was a little bit cold and it was a little bit hot outside. So I don't know. I guess I just got used to the coldness, but then the air kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It just got cold after a little. Does anyone else's family do like a little thing on the weekends or on a Friday or a Monday? What, like, I have this friend who, his name's, okay, hold that topic, because what is this villager doing? What is this? He's joining us. He's not a sheep. He's definitely not a herder, that is for sure. Anyway, my friend does this thing where him and his family, they get pizza every Friday or so, and we have an escapee here. Absolutely nothing happened to him, I promise. Him and his family do pizza every Friday or so, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Once a week as a treat for everyone. Don't mind that moment. My family does a chocolate every Friday. So someone will go to the shops, pick up a 4-pack of whatever bar, like a Mirage, an Arrow, Mars bar, a Kit Kat, and yeah, we'll have that as a treat on a Friday after work and school and stuff. What about sports? Okay. I've never been into sports that much, but I did join a volleyball team for quite a while. I really enjoy volleyball. It's one of the sports that I enjoyed the most. When I was little, I did soccer, but they didn't really teach us anything. It was more of those after-school clubs that you would join just so your parents could get a nice day out. And then I did basketball. I did really good in basketball, but it didn't stick with me for long. And yeah. So coming up on this next part of the video, I actually have no clue. So we're gonna find out what that is. Absolutely nothing happened to those baby sheep. Oh, I'm building more of the tent. Okay, let's build. No! One of the villagers, our good old zombie villager friend. I'm just gonna finish him. Oh. Okay. Well, you guys didn't see anything. I was relieving him of his zombified form. We're sprucing up the tent a little bit. We're making it look nice as I can, limited to my skills. CelestyTrademark.com or whatever. We're gonna add this dirt at the sides just because then we can add plants on top and that'll make it look a little bit more colorful rather than it just being oak and just some wool on a few sticks. So we're gonna go grab spruce for the inside just because it looks nicer. And yeah, just walk all the way over. I see that the spruce is all the way 3, 2, 1 to our left up on that mountain. And I also see the bee, and that's really cool. I like the Minecraft bees. They're pretty cute. They're not like real life bees. They're not scary at all. I'm chopping down some trees, getting some wood, collecting the wood. And this will just be for future and for right now. Really, I only use spruce trapdoors so far. Uh, Previously, this was like 3 minutes of footage, and yeah, just taking a look at the surrounding area, and let's head back home. Alright, so look at that, guys. The house is looking, or the tent, I keep saying house, wow. The house, wow, twice in a row. The camp is looking so much better, so good, even though that next to nothing changed. I'm gonna add a lantern out front though, which is why I'm making this chain. Just to give it another bit of light. I can't go to sleep, and I see a creeper underneath my base because I built on top of this rock, and it really upset me. I was really annoyed. And then I saw the second where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get to sleep. But fortunately, it was far away enough. I actually really like where I put my tent. It was really just based on nothing. No strategy to where the positioning of my home was going to be at all. I just wanted a nice flat area, and that was there, and right beside the village as well. And yeah, perfect starting area. It faces right off into the sunset, so I thought that's an amazing thing to sleep to each night, or each Minecraft night. It's not like it's real life, come on now. Unfortunate for the people that wish that they could live in Minecraft. All those Jenny mod enjoyers. That's really not what we're gonna talk about though. So, wow, what else do I even have to talk about? What interests me? I like skateboarding. Skateboarding is a hobby that I've been doing for over 8 or 9 years. No, I'm not really good at it. I can do very basic things like an ollie. I know how to push, I know how to control, I can pop shove it, I can do backside, frontside 180s, but yeah, nothing super special or crazy about my skateboarding skills. Very, very basic. I do it for more of an enjoyment thing rather than a progression thing. And I think that's because of probably a little bit of fear factor. But that's perfectly fine. Everyone's got a little bit of fear factor. Unless you're freaking crazy and you're those people who climb the edges of buildings with just their hands and some chalk on them, who I think are really cool. That's really impressive, but it's also scary as heck. I would never do that, me personally. Gaming, ooh, that's just another interest that I talked about. But what do I do for gaming besides Minecraft and speedrunning and yeah, playing a lot of Minecraft all my life? I touched on talking about Cyberpunk 2077 for a quick second, and oh my god, I've been wanting that game for 2 years. It's the game that got me into guitar. I play guitar here if you can. It's so out of tune right now, but yeah, I play guitar. I play the drums, I play the piano, I play the bass, and I play the alto saxophone. I really love instruments, one of my main interests. I went from gaming to interest. That's a really good transition, good job. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is the game that got me into guitar, at least. Hearing Carrie's song for the first time when you're on that mission and you go onto the yacht where you have to blow it up and stuff, and he's playing that dun, 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 dun. No, I just love it. It's so perfect. Such an amazing song. And yeah, we're sprucing up the inside of our house. We're adding flooring. We're gonna move everything down, move some of the chests, sort stuff. And yeah, Johnny Silverhand, what an amazing character. Oh my lord. He's so funny, even though I've heard so many of his voice lines. My favorite is probably when he slaps you across the face and tells you to put some iron in your mouth. Because if you know Keanu Reeves, or you've seen interviews of him, you know that he's just like such a genuine and sweet kind of guy. And then you hear that kind of stuff come out of him, and it's like, oh my god, he just said that. Whoa, what the heck, man? That's so out of I don't even know, out of this world. Yeah, sure, we'll go with out of this world. Wow, what else do I have to talk about? We talked about doing stuff on Fridays. We talked about the Steam Summer Sale. I guess more gaming stuff. What other games? I used to play a bit of Unturned, if you guys know what that game is. The free kind of zombie game. It's like those Rust games or DayZ and stuff like that. I used to play a lot of that. I played some Unturned because I don't have Tarkov, and literally the only good versions of it is the ones that reach like $100 plus, and I'm not trying to spend that amount of money. I would get the $50 version, but then there's other games that are free that allow for the same kind of thing. I played Red Dead Redemption. I got that on big time sale, just some point during the school year, I believe, and I'm still yet to complete it. I have this bad habit where I sometimes leave games unfinished. Then I have to go back to them and relearn all the controls and then play one mission and then repeat the cycle. So I'm currently at the part where Abigail's just left. Oh wait, hold on, spoilers. Skip ahead if you don't want to hear this. I'm at the part where Abigail's left John Marston in the prologue. A little bit ahead of that. But yeah, okay, spoilers over. If you're back, spoilers over. So yeah, I'm at that area. I love the game. Absolutely incredible game. I loved that it felt very proper and Western, and yeah, just an amazing game. We're making a nice little note of each area that we've been. In the starting footage, I went into a cave, and mined a few ore, and right behind it was an emerald ore, but I didn't have stuff to make an iron pickaxe, so I left it there, and I put a sign beside it that said "The Lonely Ore." That's probably gonna be forgotten, so that'll be a little thing for all the people who are at the start of this video, or at the start of this channel's uprising, becoming of, and to know. It's a little us thing for whoever's watching the video at the very start, before we go and hopefully maybe rediscover that single emerald ore. Probably frame it in that museum, like what I was talking about previously. And yeah, so that's our tent done. We were able to get the tent. It's a very nice area set up. We've got our cows, our sheep, our little pen. Been a really amazing first episode. Thank you for joining me. And yeah, I'm happy you stuck around. We made our farm up there. And of course, we've got the beautiful scenic area. And thank you for joining me on the first video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!